Hello, everybody. That Common Riot guy here, and let's talk about Ultraman Teo. So, I'm sure if you've been keeping up with Ultraman, you've already seen some clips or trailers. Ultraman Teo is debuting very soon, as of July 4th, 2026. And I just want to take a quick minute to talk about him, like what we've been shown, what's to be expected, kinda, and what Subarai seems to be doing going forward. So, first, it has been officially confirmed that Ultraman Teo is going to be the last new generation Ultraman. So, the new generation of Ultra Heroes, Ultra Warriors, however you want to refer to them as, originally started with Ultraman Ginga and has been going strong ever since. And this was an important moment for Ultraman as a franchise because it took a very strong shift where instead of pumping out weekly episodes like any other tokusatsu show like Kamen Rider or Super Sentai, they could go anywhere from 40 to 50 episodes before the series ended. They instead changed to a 25 movie format. And this started with Ginga and has been going strong ever since, where they do 25 episodes, not necessarily weekly, and then eventually either a movie or maybe a crossover event or a summer or winter event. And it has been a very successful format for Ultraman ever since. Now, with the 60th anniversary of Ultraman here, they have been doing and are doing a lot to celebrate this because it is a very big occasion for Subarai. And it's very interesting because when Teo debuts, this leaves a lot of questions. What's going to be going next? Are they going to be announcing a whole different generation? Are they going to be changing up their style or format? Or, and this is something that I really hope doesn't happen, like Super Sentai, will Ultraman be going on a hiatus? So personally, I do not think that Ultraman will be going on a hiatus because it has been extremely successful. It's super popular. And as of last year, well, they've probably been doing it longer than I'm aware of, but they've been doing far more international events, like in the US and in other parts of Europe. So I seriously doubt they'll be going on hiatus. And I am very curious to see what they'll be doing going forward and if they'll be. It'll be weird to call it another new generation, but that's the best I can come up with. But anyways, let's talk about Ultraman Teo. So the official trailer for Ultraman Teo, and yes, it is pronounced Teo, at least that's how they pronounced it in the trailer, not Teo like Leo. It's Teo, like kind of, I guess, more of a Greek style. But yes, the trailer, it's 4.5 minutes long. It's on the official Super channel, and it's got a lot of really interesting and good stuff in it. Gives us a quick little glimpse as to who and what Teo is and what kind of role he's going to be playing. And that's just what I kind of want to discuss real quick. So, a lot like Omega, Teo is going to be a Ultra who is from another world, not the same world as the other Ultramen. He's from a completely different world unrelated to them. And like Omega, he's someone who comes to Earth and has taken on a human disguise. Now, unlike Omega, he is not going to be having amnesia, and he is seeking a peaceful life. Like, he has a human disguise. I forget the name of it while recording, but I'll put a screenshot of it in editing so you guys can see his human name he's chosen. And he's got not necessarily a job. He's at a university where he's a student and he's also part of an astronomy club. Oh crap, why am I stuttering so much? Anyway, and he is doing his best to live his normal, peaceful life. But as that goes for most Ultramen, that doesn't really last too long. And he eventually has to jump in the fray, and we get quick little glimpses of what's probably going to be the fighting in the first episode. And what I find really interesting is that they're keeping true to the blue theme of Ultraman, where blue Ultraman, with a couple exceptions here and there, are typically more passive, more kinder, like gentler Ultramen, like very infamously and famously Cosmos. Now, Teo is going to be a very interesting one because, as seen in his Ultra item, he has several different forms. Like, he has many different colors. There's like a turquoise, purple, orange, green, and a silver. Also a yellow. All of these could either be special attacks or whole form changes. We don't know yet because we won't be able to know until we see in action. but I am very curious where this is going to go going forward because it's been a while since we've had a pacifist Ultraman role, and Teo is also, I think, is going to be a very interesting character because he's one of the few unique ones where he's not inhabiting the body of another human; he is taking on a human disguise. And I think they're going with that because that's been widely more popular. Like that was very popular with Omega, but I think what really made it popular with Omega was how he interacted with like human culture and foods and stuff. But yeah, that's gonna be a very interesting, and I'm very excited for the first episode to debut next month. Now, design wise, I think Ultraman Teo is pretty solid. I think it's a very solid design. The blue ones are always more interesting because they're less like combat aggressive, I guess you could say, because some blue Ultraman are, well, as I've said before, like more calmer by nature, and they're not like heavily combat, or they've got their own style. And yeah, I think it's solid, and I'm very curious to see like how he fights. Anyway, again, I will link in the description the trailer, which is on the official Subarai YouTube channel. So go watch that. It's 4.5 minutes. Gives you a lot of great info. Everything I've said about Teo and like his story that they've shown us is in that trailer. So it's not spoilers or anything. It's just going straight from that trailer. And yeah, let me know what you guys think of Ultraman Teo and what you think the next generation of Ultraman is going to be called going forward. But that's all I got for now. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you guys next time. Remember, it's always Ultra time.